Hi, this is the episode 2.5 of the podcast where we do we're doing the fracture special, the after fracture, because we need to fucking talk about this event. I've got words that need to be said. So
Hi.
with us we've got Plutes. Plutes, say hi.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, LaKoda, say hi.
Bananas.
Fusion, say hi. Yeah, okay.
Good day.
All right. Well, let's talk about fracture.
Alright, so I really didn't think that the entire event was just going to be a creative minigame, but for what it was, it looked cool.
I
I
loved
mean,
the event. I'm gonna be completely honest. I loved it.
I did get
Right, now
bored
your
out of my
opinion
mind
is-
after the first, 5 minutes, though.
There
So-
was so much missed potential. Like they had a good concept and they fumbled it massively.
I wish
Yeah.
I
The
could
leaked
play
work
it.
in progress with the last
Was
reality
better.
being involved
Mm,
was better than what we got. And I think because it didn't feel like there was a threat, with the end 2.0 where the island flipped. There was a threat. We were fighting the Cube Queen, as immortal as she posed to be.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel like there were really stakes.
Yeah, especially since
yeah.
we got to the island right in the beginning.
The
Yeah.
Chrome didn't even look cool. It just made it flooded the island. That looks
yeah,
it
but
looked
we
dumb.
never knew what it actually did. Like there was no actual context as to what it did to the island.
No, because what we did see was the island was flooded with chrome, but
Yeah,
when it zoomed out, all you saw was the island just exploding.
yeah.
So
The
that
island
doesn't really
exploded.
tell us what chrome really
Yeah.
did to the island to do that.
The island exploded way too fast. Like there was no proper build up to it. It kind of just happens, and the rest of the event goes on.
I really wanted Chapter 3 to be my favorite, and for
Same.
the first season, it was. But, if they keep
Honestly,
doing
I
year-long
absolutely-
chapters, this game is not going to persist
Yeah.
in a way that matters.
Honestly,
Look-
I absolutely loved every season except season 3.
Okay, for me, I thought the end and the beginning were good seasons, and the middle of it was just so fucking mid. Like it was painful. Like you started off with my favorite fucking fictional character ever getting into the game, and I was fucking ascending. Like that was so cool
Yeah,
for me.
now I just
And-
need Ben 10 and my life is complete.
Yeah, like that was cool as fuck for me. But
Or
then
an
they just
actual
fumbled
Power
the
Rangers
rest of it.
collaboration.
Yeah, they fumbled the rest of it so hard. Like season 2 was mid, but Collision was fucking awesome. I love that event. But then season 3 was
Season
just
3
boring.
was the nail in the coffin.
Yeah,
What was?
That season was unbearable, and I know why. Nothing about it was good. Nothing about it was noteworthy.
Which season?
I mean, Rave Cave
Season 3.
was
Oh yeah, it's
the
3.
best thing ever. It was really cool. But the Battle Pass was awful.
I don't think it was bad. I liked some of the skins in it, but it was it was just kind of random. Like it had no theme.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
Why was Darth Vader in a theme about vibing?
Yeah, no. Ever since they decided that Chapter 2 was going to end at a single-digit number, that's when they started making mistakes. That's where I should have stepped in, because me, personally, I would not let that slide.
I think
Me,
ending at season 8
Personally,
was
I
fine.
wouldn't take that level of disrespect.
Yeah, true.
Oh God, yeah.
I think season 8 was fine, a fine place to end it, because at that point
Yeah.
it had been 2 years, because they did 2 years
'Cause-
for chapter 1, and by that point it had been 2 years for chapter 2. I think it was a fine place to end it, because also I just wanted off that fucking map. I didn't want to be there anymore. Chapter 2 was just not good. I will stand by this till the rest of my life. It was just, I wanted off that map so bad. And then Chapter 3 comes in, brings in fucking Spider-Man, which, like I said, favorite fictional character ever, so that's a W. And then they just dropped the ball so hard.
It really did. It damn. Like
Jesse, how
season
about
8
we
was
get your
didn't get to watch
thoughts?
the
chapter
event.
2, but I feel like it could have benefited from more longevity in between. Like from season 3 to 4, there could have been like an in-between season there where there's something else. Midas comes back or whatever. I don't fucking know. But I feel like the flood, as dangerous as it was and how much of a threat it posed at the time, it was really inconsequential. Like really inconsequential.
Yeah.
I didn't even
And-
get to play the event because my internet crashed right when it started, like the literal second it started.
Yes,
So-
that's another thing with the event. It had so much issues, like,
Yeah,
No,
no,
because
it was my
they,
gameplay.
they did it with Creative 2.0.
yeah, they did, and it was, like, blatantly obvious. They didn't try to hide it
And
all.
all the hours leading up to it, I was having frame rate issues in game too.
Yeah.
It's like lag
I mean,
spikes.
I didn't play any
So was
in-game
Hayden
matches,
and
really.
Jesse.
I played the pit for a bit, and then that was it. I didn't really play
I'm
anything.
finna be in the pit.
Like, that, I only played the pit, that's it, really. But other than that, like, when I got into the event, I was having so many frame rate issues and, like, problems, especially when trying to go into the flashbacks. Like, I had points where I just thought my game was going to freeze. And one of my friends, she had a problem where her event, like, the opening cutscene?
Yeah, it
That
didn't
just
work for
didn't
some
load.
people.
Yeah, it just didn't load. So this event just had like so many technical issues, and we haven't even like delved into like the proper like big issues with it.
Jesus Christ, cut that out.
No.
No,
Yeah,
leave
well,
it
I
in, leave
will.
it in, leave it in.
All right.
Jesse, what were your opinions from what you saw of the event?
It was really fast because my internet crashed, and when I had diagnosed the crash, I then went to Twitch to watch the event on Hotshots' Twitch, and you guys were already
Or-
halfway through it, so I didn't get to watch much of it. Yeah,
You
I
should
didn't even
have
see the
gone back and
I didn't see any of the first part with the Herald. I didn't see any of that.
Yeah,
I still
you
don't
could
know
have
what happened.
joined it in progress.
No, it didn't let me.
Oh,
no, put on the after part, like after it was reforged and all that.
I tried.
I think
Oh.
the Herald is a dumbass antagonist. And
yes.
the worst we've had ever. Because
She
from the get-go, her character design is...
no.
I mean,
No,
it's
no, no,
clear
no.
she's just a female counterpart to Bloom, right?
Well,
But
yeah, but I like Harold, so I like a character
giving
design.
her the status of villainy and an antagonistic role, I was already pessimistic. Just...
I think she could have worked, but they just didn't do anything with her. Like,
Or something with her, like her burning ember style. What was the point of that?
yeah, like she kind of just sat there for the entire season doing nothing. Like she was hyped up in season 3, and then season 4 she comes and she just not doing anything. Like, what was the point?
She flooded the island in her chrome, which, innuendos included, is hilarious. And then she fucking died. Like,
Yeah,
To her chrome.
yeah.
at
She
least
died
when the
to her
Cube
power as
Queen
well.
died,
Wait,
It was
though we
funny,
actually don't have any idea
but
if Cube
it was
Queen's
also a
actually
weight off of our
dead.
shoulders.
Yeah, but I mean, they've not done anything with her, so we kind of have to assume she's dead.
No, she was in the event,
No,
as
the
like a
Cube
prop,
Queen.
as
No, the
one of
Cube
the
Queen.
island. Oh, the Cube Queen. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, no, that little glimmering light between those two mountains, that was
Yeah.
the biggest red herring I have ever seen. There was, God, I don't know what Donald Mustard is,
I-
know,
That I'm
allowing.
actually like, yeah.
but-
The more I think about the event, the more I'm just disappointed. Like the more it hurts to think about.
Yeah, especially
like-
since it was made in creative.
Mm.
No, not especially. Just like
Well, no.
the event
Yeah.
itself was fine, but the direction that the story is going is not one that I would like to see it go in.
It was like entirely different from what they were hyping up. Because like what they were hyping up, like this big battle, this cool fight. You were gonna take on the Herald. You were gonna go fight for the fate of the island. But that wasn't in the event. None of that was there. It was just
It was literally the season 7
Yeah.
mothership minigame.
literally yes.
That minigame was cool.
It was, but
It was-
for like an entire event. No,
I felt overwhelmed very fast. Like,
I was kind of confused on what to do. I just kind of like collected orbs and fucked around.
yeah, no, that's
Played
Yeah,
as a beach ball.
I watched it with my friends, with some of my friends, and do you know what the saddest part of it? Reactions weren't like our big reactions weren't to any of like the big things. Like,
Sorry, just editing in post, and the line fucked up in recording, so I have to redo this line. What I was trying to say was that our big reactions weren't to like any of the important things, like the island exploding. It was to stuff like fucking Mr. Beast or the mechanism.
I loved how it
That was-
showed us the parts of it being brought to the island.
yeah,
if
that was a good.
we
But like,
queue in for the new season, right? And the island doesn't look like it does right now as we see it when you log in. Like it has a full ocean, and there's like an atmosphere that you can't see past. I will automatically lose all hope for the season because
if it's
if
how
we
the
play on the
island
island
looks,
and you can see the outer edges of space and the edges of the island, it would be a huge waste if you didn't do that.
yeah,
Because the way it
If-
looks
if
right
it's
now,
just-
I want to play on that island. I want to look at the
Yeah.
stars. I want to see.
Yeah,
It's
all I'm gonna
sticking
say
up
is we
until
never
it comes
saw
out this
paradigm.
morning.
We never saw paradigm go into the 0 point, so she might still be alive.
she is still alive. She
Damn it.
appears at the end. She's standing up, even though she should have died.
Yeah,
Like they had.
How
It
she-
shouldn't have been her. It should have been
How-
Jones. If
how she talked
My
about
yeah.
Zero Fusion made it seem like she was gonna die.
yeah,
Speaking of,
no.
she was like,
That's
"Oh, it's been an
just
honor
said
to
about
fight
that.
with you," and then she's alive. So, like, what was the point of that line?
What
Like,
if she
kinda
did
threw a
that
mountain
thinking that she
towards
would
the
die
0
though?
point.
yeah, but like, still, that it's a stupid thing to like bait up, like, do a fake out death when you like do all this big, like, "Oh, it's been an honor to fight with you" and shit. Like, because from the writer's perspective, not the character's perspective, from the writer's perspective, they were hyping up this big death. And they're like, "Oh, Paradigm's gonna die," and she's gonna do. They gave her this big like ending cutscene, and then she lives. So like, what's the point of it? Why do all that if you were just gonna keep her alive?
Though
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I might actually start watching Witcher because of the skin.
Mm. But like,
I haven't
speaking
watched
of
the
Jones,
show, but
though,
I have played the games.
apparently the show is pretty shit. Like, apparently it's like completely
Yeah,
inaccurate.
Henry Cavill left it
Yeah.
because they weren't following the games.
But yeah, like speaking of Jones, though, by the way, like, where the fuck was he?
Yeah, where was Jones?
He
Jones
like,
is currently sitting on a chair.
yeah, he sits
with
on the
next to a
chair and
fishing
then,
rod.
yeah,
That's
and that's
his
it.
contribution. Now hold on, I'm gonna extract a photo from my hard drive so I can. Yeah.
Why?
Like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna say it now. They definitely cut like so much content from this fucking event. They totally did. Like, there's no way they didn't. I guarantee you, someone like, I think it probably might have been Donald. I think they built like the event at first the way they normally do the events, but then at one point Donald was like, "Scrap all that. Let's just do it with Creative 2.0 to show how good it is." But that's like a fucking dumbass idea because Creative 2.0, I guarantee, is going to be big, but it's not going to be like, for an event,
So I'm
for
gonna
an
say
end of
this.
chapter event.
Motorcycles better be a two-person vehicle.
Yeah. That'd
Like
be
It
one
could be
person
like
can
a-
drive and one person can shoot.
I
Yeah.
want it could be like, you know how cars have custom parts where like you throw tires on it, and like,
Yeah.
what if there's a custom part to throw a sidecar onto the motorcycle?
Oh
Mm,
yeah.
That would be sick.
Plus, perks are apparently coming.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that too.
Might as well discuss chapter 4 actually as well. The battle pass for chapter 4, like I don't know what the battle pass is anymore.
Yeah, because we were shown so many skins.
They don't have like a single 8. There's like 10 skins we can pick from, but we don't know which one of the main 8. I mean, we know Geno's in the past, but like the collabs are what's really confusing it all.
Yeah,
Though
I
will
wonder
be
where.
pissed if All Might's a secret skin.
I will
Okay,
be
I
very
know-
angry if there's more than 2 collab skins in the battle pass. I will very heavily consider
There
not.
already is. We know there is.
Mm. I know there's like a bunch leaked, but I wouldn't like more than 2 in the battle pass.
Oh, apparently the launch show is going to be 1.5 minutes.
Yeah.
So is the launch okay? When are servers up? Is that
Tomorrow.
tomorrow morning?
It should be
Tomorrow.
2 a.m. Eastern.
Okay,
Oh,
The servers
then I
won't
will
be
be
up
up
then.
then.
That's just when the update drops.
Well, yeah, but they
That's-
should be like soon.
I'll be up for that.
There's so much I want to discuss with this event, to be honest, because it annoys me. Like it really does. It fucking pisses me off because the more I think about it, the more I just like get annoyed. Like there was a work in progress like opening cinematic that was leaked, and it had such a good idea. Like
You want the mothership?
yeah, the mothership. Yeah, why wasn't that there? Why did they cut that?
I didn't even like I made sure not to see a single leak, and I was still bored out of my mind at that event.
Then you also miss
Yeah.
most of it.
I missed like the first like 5 minutes.
I tried to avoid leaks where I could, but for the most part, like I kind of did spoil myself, but I tried to avoid them where I could. I only watched the first minute of the opening cinematic because my friend watched it first and said there was nothing spoilery, so I watched the first minute and that's it. But like, it's just it's so disappointing because like this event could be fixed with the simplest like changes. For example, make the opening cinematic an actual fight. Shorten that fucking gameplay segment, like shorten the entire event down.
I have a question. I have a statement.
What's
If the
it?
herald came from Reality Tree, why wasn't that the first area chromed, like fully chromed?
Yeah, no, it wasn't it?
No, like
fully-
the first
no.
area fully covered in chrome in the trailer. Why'd they build their base in Reality Tree?
I don't know. I have no idea. They just weren't. I don't know
Because I
what they
just
were
started
doing with
watching
the event.
Cypher's event reaction, so I can rewatch the event. And
Forgot
stuff.
about most of the things they had released. I'm pretty sure they just
So-
straight up forgot.
The thing the Chrome Herald is walking on, that could have been her glider. Like the Cube Queen's cube stairs.
I just don't know what they were doing with this event. It felt like they had to change it for Creative 2.0 like halfway through. And that really like damaged the event.
I will be staying up to play it the new season.
I will, yeah, I probably will.
What time would
it's
that
just-
be for you?
I don't know because
What time would what be?
well, downtime starts at like 8 a.m. for me.
That's not
but
bad.
3
I don't know when
a.m. for
downtime
me.
would end. Yeah, I don't know when downtime will end.
I'm gonna try not to look at. I've seen some of them, like the new weapons and stuff, but
Okay, so
Yeah, 'cause
don't send
after
the
the
stuff to
event-
group chat.
add me to the spoiler group chat.
All right,
Okay.
I will. I'm doing it now.
Because now that the event's actually over, I don't care what's in the new season. It's just leading up to the events. I don't want anything leaked.
Yeah, yeah, because the new map looks really cool. By the way, like that, it's not like the
Yeah.
basic ass green. It's like they're actually doing unique biomes now, which
So,
I'm happy about.
How's the storm gonna work on that?
I don't know.
Dude, I want the flood storm back. I want it back. I want it back.
Except
the
the
end.
wormholes
Did
are
you
going
see
the
that
opposite way,
concept?
Jesse.
Did you see that concept someone did where like the storm like goes up, like the storm like goes up instead of like Oh my god. The storm like rises up from the ground instead of like closing in on you. It like goes up, so you have to like fight in the sky and shit. That would be cool. That would be really cool, but I don't think they're gonna do it.
Then you have that one shotgun only game, Close Encounters, where the storm is coming. Part of the storm is coming down too.
I'm back.
Or is that Air Royale?
Remember in the the very start of the chapter when Foundation's like, let's free the 0 point so we can all go home. Why did they
Where's
just
home?
make a new island?
They
could
didn't
So,
make a new island.
massive,
That's the other side of the island.
No, but they were like,
massive
no.
plot hole here. But how is Geno on the island if
Yeah,
Jones and Foundation went after him? Like,
because
remember
Geno
Zero
War
War
disappeared
College
at
show
the
what
end of Zero
happened?
War.
he lived. I'm pretty sure he lived. Okay,
Yeah, he
there's
did
gotta
live.
be
He
lore
Scattered
they're gonna
across
add.
multiple realities, and he's
No,
been
he
putting
lived.
himself back together.
oh, he lived. Oh.
Yeah,
They gotta
But
add
it
lore
still
though.
doesn't make
molecules
sense
were
because he wasn't built up to all. Like he's
Yeah,
just
in
here
the
now.
game,
Like,
absolutely not. He was only mentioned a few times.
yeah,
Oh,
like
there's
he
gonna be a
just
new default lobby theme.
yeah, we know. He's just here
Yeah.
now. Like, where the fuck did he come from? Like,
Yeah.
he's suddenly just in the battle pass. Like, what? Why?
Yeah,
Wait,
they're a little bit silly with that.
second. What if the flip
Yeah.
side was home?
No, it wasn't. Because
Because
Foundation
in the
says at the
event,
start.
Paradigm
No.
said home is gone.
No, that wasn't home because Foundation said free the 0 point and we can all go home.
Oh
That
yeah.
line now makes 0 sense because they freed the 0 point. The 0 point was free, but instead of like sending everyone home, they just make a new island. So what was the point?
Maybe home is in. They mean like the moon base. I don't know. I'm dumb.
I don't know. I think they mean sending everyone back to their like original realities.
Yeah.
Not as in
So are we gonna be able to talk about leaked POIs?
yes.
Okay.
I think
There's
now's a
one
good
I'm
time
so
to do
Time
that.
this podcast
There's
by the
one
time
I
this
am so
podcast goes
glad
out,
that I saw. There's one I saw that I'm so glad about. Lucky
Oh, big.
Landing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we
that's
are
fun.
getting Lucky Landing.
yes.
That's
I
yeah.
saw Pleasant Parks coming back.
Yeah.
Dude,
Fucking
okay, you guys gotta
Unlike
send
stuff.
those. I want to see the new POIs and stuff.
But we were
Or
we
not
were
me,
right.
I mean.
No, we don't know the new POIs. We know the old POIs though.
You know what I
We were
mean?
right
The
about the
POIs are
map
coming
fusing
back.
though. Because
Mm.
we all said it
I'm
would be
scrolling
like
down and trying to find the tweet.
I do like the new big mountain that's just on the map now. And I
Yeah,
like that
we
it's not just on
Yeah.
the edge, it's kind of near the center.
if we were right about the map fusing though. We all said it'd be like a chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3, and that's right. Because we've got chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3 stuff back now.
Wait, I'm just saying. I'm looking at FNBR Intel. The logo for Chapter 4 still has the cracks in it.
I don't fucking know. I
There
think
might just be
I-
like holes in the ground.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, no.
So,
Right. So, okay,
Uh,
FNBR Intel corrected himself. So he says, okay, right. So servers go up at 5 to 6 a.m. Eastern. 6 a.m. Eastern,
Oh.
5 a.m. CT.
Man, I want to wait. I don't want to freaking
Then sleep.
wait till 5 in the morning.
3-hour downtime.
Okay, I will.
Are you gonna?
5 Central Time. I think
Yeah.
I'll just go to sleep at 11. Set a timer for 5.
But yeah, like
and if you have the Camille skin equipped, it'll show the starter pack skin.
will it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sending
you
it
have-
to the group chat right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Though I'm just gonna say this. I love how the 0 point just grabs us.
Wait, is that the new starter pack?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
new starter pack.
Okay.
Wait, the Dirt Burger in the event didn't have the drift thing.
There's been multiple Durburgers.
Yeah, there's been multiple.
Huh.
But like,
It
I'm
would
just
be funny though if at
would
some
be
point
so
in the future
awesome.
we did get that back. But I forgot what I was gonna say.
okay. But like, my overall conclusion on this event is like that it's just they had an idea, they had a basic plot of what they wanted to do, but they just fumbled so hard in the execution.
Me personally, I would not let that slide.
True, me too. Apparently, they had like a
I'm
new guy directing it, and like,
well, fucking obviously he did an awful
yeah,
job.
on Twitter there was trending L event and like something else. I forgot what it was. When Donald Mustard looks at Twitter, that guy's getting fired. He's getting fired.
Yeah, no, he's getting
Or at
no, he's
least
getting killed by
demoted.
firing squad.
Yeah, yeah. Bro is losing his life.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
whoever let this happen deserves it.
we haven't had a bad event since chapter 1, season 7. Donald
Hey,
Mustard's gonna kick his
Don't
ass.
diss on Skyfire.
No,
Skyfire
Skyfire was a good event. It's just that
I
the
said chapter
aftermath
1.
was
I said
awful.
chapter 1.
Oh, I just heard
Oh,
season 7.
oh,
I just
oh.
heard. Yeah, I agree. I agree
That's
entirely.
crazy. I liked the Polar Peak ice event only because I didn't get to fully experience zombies in season 6. However, in retrospect, it made no sense for them to be paired up back to back. Like from season 6 to season 7, there was like maybe a 2-month period where zombies were not a thing.
I think it's because the Ice King had a piece of the cube, and the zombies were
confirmed?
born from the cube. Yeah, you could see it in the event.
Huh.
That's what he was holding to cast the spell.
I will. Well, who else is going to be up for the new season?
I am.
I'll be up.
probably be up.
I'll try to get up early tomorrow.
We've gotten everything that we wanted to get off of our chest.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
overall we just agree that the event was pretty fucking mid. Like,
Yeah.
they could have been better, but they just kind of fumbled when they decided to make it Creative 2.0.
They felt really persistent on emphasizing that it was a once in a lifetime event. Like, no
Yeah.
shit, I don't want to experience that again. God. But yeah,
Like,
the event was
they
if
had like
If the mini games were a smaller part of it, it would have been so much better.
yeah.
if
They
it
had
felt
this,
like we were involved in the whole war cutscene before the Herald kind of chromed all over us. If we were involved in that, but my opinion would be different.
Yeah. Like, again, like I said, we just have to make it. You just have to make the simplest changes to the event, and you fixed it. Like, for example, make the Herald like opening cutscene actually be fucking playable.
Put that mothership part from the work in progress version at the end of the cutscene. I don't know why they cut that.
All of it would just be like simple changes, but it would improve the event by a lot. It'd make it so much better.
Hulk? I hope he's Battle Pass.
Yeah.
Apparently he's not.
I love the motorcycles.
Also, yeah, big day for me, because, yeah. Hopefully weapon wraps work on them, because I don't want to drive around on a green motorbike.
Oh, I'd remove vehicle wraps. I love green.
I like
I
that
think
they even
yeah.
though I crashed out of the event, the end screen still had the skin I had equipped in it. So that was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, because it goes with the skin you last equipped in your locker. Though I like how the bus is getting a redesign.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
didn't
gonna
even-
miss the old bus though.
I didn't even really get a good look at it.
I'm gonna miss the old bus. Like, the old bus is just iconic. Like, it always will be.
I don't know, they need to change up some gameplay shit, because...
I really hope there's like this chapter has a big like emphasis on making the game fun again. Like, no more fucking around with shit. Like, please just get it right. Please, I'm begging you. I want to enjoy the game again.
Me too, yeah.
I don't know. I think if this season sucks, I'm getting closer to just getting rid of the game. Like,
I'll never do that, but I will,
I'm gonna like stop playing it a lot more, or just like slowly phase out of it.
I've been trying so hard for the past like entire chapter to get back into the game, and I haven't
Yeah.
really.
Like
I only
Yeah,
play with
that's why
you
I-
season
guys for a
one.
while now.
Season one, I played so much of because it was just this perfect blend of fun and while also setting up the story. Season two was just like had no real balance. Like it was all right, but the story was it didn't feel like it was a war. And season three was just fucking boring.
Fortnite needs to get their act up, get their act together.
Yeah, they
Really,
really do.
they need to put more. They need to have more time in events. I think
They
that's
do.
the only
I
real
think
error. Like the event would have been great if it had like 6 or 7 more minutes of cinematic.
yes. That's what I was sure was gonna happen. Like 5 minutes of cutscenes and like 40 minutes of gameplay. Like somewhere in the
Yeah.
mix. But
It
instead they
was
did
like
like
20 seconds of
barely
cutscene.
any. Yeah. Like it just barely anything happened. It felt like a waste of 40 minutes when that like mini game basically could have been summed up in about 10 minutes. They wasted too much time on the small things. And I think that comes at a price of having them do Creative 2.0 instead of the way they actually do events.
Yep, that's about
But
everything.
okay, yeah, that I think we've all gotten what we want to say. So, with that said, socials and shit will be linked in the description, like always. Mine and LaKoda, or my YouTube, LaKoda's Twitch, and all of our Twitters. And with that said, see ya.